Okay, so this is a reflexes video for the spine. So first we're always gonna compare bilaterally, and then we're gonna do the patella tendon. So this one, we're going to lean back and like try to relax your leg as much as possible, and then we're just gonna we were to use a little reflex hammer. This is our ice cream scooper. And then you're gonna hit in here, and a normal's gonna be a kick out. That one's gonna be testing for L2 through L4. The next one is going to be the medial hamstring. So go ahead and lay down on your belly. Now flex her up a little bit. Put my finger on her medial hamstring and then hit it, and you should feel it pop. This one's gonna check for S2. The next one's gonna be the Achilles tendon. So go ahead and come back down like you were. This one's gonna be checking for S1, and a normal reflex is gonna be if she dorsiflex. So I'm just gonna hold the heel, hold her heel at the bottom of my foot and hit the back of it with this ice cream scooper. If she dorsiflexes, that's a good thing. Okay, so then if we're gonna do the posterior tib, so on the side behind the medial malleoli, we're gonna tap that, and she should evert. It should be like a little pop, and then she should evert. That one's gonna be checking for S5. So the next one is gonna be the Babinski's test. So this one is going to be on a baby or a human. You're gonna go heel to toe. And for adults, your toes should curl, and for babies, your heels should splay. So it's gonna be a positive if for babies your toes curl, and if for adults, your toes split. And that's gonna be checking for an upper motor neuron lesion. Okay, so then next one's gonna be the Oppenheims. So we're going to do this one up the medial tibia. This one, your pinky toe should kind of pop out, and your toes should also splay. And that one's gonna be checking for an upper motor neuron lesion. The next one's gonna be the Chattox. So this one's gonna be from the lateral side of the heel to the pinky. I guess you really can't see any of this. So from the lateral side of the heel to the pinky, and if you stroke that, a positive is gonna be if the big toe extends. That one's gonna be checking for an upper motor neuron lesion. Okay, the next one is gonna be the superficial cremastic reflex. So if Helen had testes, I would be able to stroke the inside of her thigh, and her testes would be able to come over to one side. That's normal reflex. It should kind of come over to the one side. If it does not, they have testicular torsion. It's considered a medical emergency, and they really need to go to the emergency room as soon as possible, or else you're not gonna be able to keep your testes after 24 hours. So the next one is going to be, let's see, where am I at? Oh, the superficial abdominal reflex. So go ahead and lay back down on your back. This one's going to be checking for T7 through 12 and CNS involvement. So this one, I'm basically going to, in all four quadrants, take this and make little circles or make little strokes, and the umbilicus should move towards each of them. So a positive is if the umbilicus doesn't. Okay, good. So then we'll move on to circulatory, try to fit this in. Compare bilaterally. You want to look at her pedal pulse, the top of her foot. You also want to look at her femoral pulse, her popliteal pulse behind her knee, and then you want to look, her femoral pulse is going to be in her triangle. Look for cap refill in the, make sure they're coming on well, and then if their skin temperature is normal or cold or super hot.